Anyway. Chat. Keep giving me topics. It's 4 o'clock. I ain't trying to get off right now. Oh, I'll give a little commentary on this real quick. KSI versus Jake. I'm a huge KSI fan.
It's just a waste of time. Why don't you just give the fans what they want? It's a waste of time. Like, even Mr. Beast comes on your podcast and is like, yo, why don't you just fight Jake? And you're like, oh.
All right, let me just jump in real quick because, I want to run through a couple clips. First of all, I love KSI. I love Jake Paul. I believe that both of them are bringing what I believe is just influencers to another level. They have spearheaded not boxing and influencers boxing, which is amazing. Let's just be clear. Nobody's trying to fight Jake Paul, okay? I think Jake Paul's in a tough place. Jake Paul, you've been doing too much practicing, my nigga. They want you to fight a professional fighter, okay? Yo, my nigga KSI, I love him, and I do, he says he's going to do my podcast when he gets here. Bro, I don't think KSI trying to fight you, bro. Like, my nigga, you've been fighting for 5 years type shit, bro. Like, nobody's trying to fight you, bro. Like, again, KSI's not going to look like a bitch, but, like, he's not trying to fight you. It's not going to happen. Get over it. You're going to have to figure out if you're going to have to fight a pro boxer or find another MMA fighter like Anderson Silva. But I don't believe that KSI is near the level of Jake Paul. And I think KSI, according to the contract he just signed, and according to him trying to build misfits, is all he got to do is just keep the intrigue about him and build other fighters, and he's probably going to get like $500 million. Why would he fight Jake Paul? Bro, Jake Paul's going to knock, I swear, I think Jake Paul would knock his own brother out. Jake Paul, I believe, would violate Logan Paul, KSI, any of these niggas. I think he's a actual amateur. Let me not even call him amateur boxer. He's a professional boxer at this point. Okay? He's realized that his fights that's lucrative is dwindling down unless he fights, like, say, Conor McGregor. So what he's doing now is realizing the only fight left for him in influencer boxing is if he fought his brother, which ain't gonna happen, or if he fought, literally, KSI. So I think KSI is smart not taking the fight. I think KSI was just getting knocked out. Like, don't do it. Figure out some other shit that works for y'all. But Jake Paul, I'm going to be honest with you, for better or for worse, he's just a demon, bro. If you ask me who I would pick, Jake Paul versus KSI, I think Jake Paul 3 rounds. Jake Paul is a legitimate boxer. KSI is a really good creator, and he's transitioning to be a really good boxer or be a pro boxer. He's nowhere close, and if I'm him, I wouldn't even entertain Jake Paul because Jake Paul is just trying to. If Jake Paul knocks him out, Jake Paul's making $30 million. Don't do it. Why would I do it? Somebody said Jake won't fight KSI. No, you're capping. KSI won't fight Jake. That's a fact. And if I'm KSI, I wouldn't fight Jake neither. I kid you not. Well, you'll never get the Jake versus KSI fight. Well, actually, you might. No, you won't. I think Floyd realized that I think he realized that after fighting Logan Paul was too big for him to have his way, and he looked mediocre. And because you look mediocre, you're a boxer that's the best of all time. That's not a good look. So just get an opponent within your weight class that's mediocre and knock him out. For example, Deji, right? Like, which I don't even think he still knocked out Deji, but still, he had a great performance versus Deji. I think if it was Floyd versus Jake, I don't think Floyd looks that good, and I don't think he might still win. But if you're not looking that good versus a guy who people claim is just a YouTuber, it's a bad look. Okay? Anyway, it's my commentary on that. Love both those guys, though. Let me see. What else have I been missing? I feel like I've been missing a bunch of shit. Please, spam whatever. Somebody said Jake just signed that deal. Yeah, he just signed an MMA deal, right? So, like, Jake Paul signed an MMA deal where he might have to fight MMA. I think he's going to fight MMA, but probably versus the weakest opponent ever. And he's, as much as people might be like, oh, you're not a draw anymore in the YouTube space, Jake is a draw in the fight space. I would pay for Jake's fights before KSI and before Logan Paul. Jake is looking to me like he's trying to make fights, okay? And because we're looking at him as better and better, we're hoping somebody of real skill is going to knock him out. Not like Anderson Silva, but like somebody else, okay? Oh, this shit was hilarious. Look at this shit right here. Hopefully I don't go to sleep on me. This is going to be hilarious. Watch this.